Sam, is this a cute little car or what? Definitely a future classic.
I'll tell you, it's you, especially the color.
Oh, hey, I'm a sucker for turquoise.
You sure are.
But as you well know, I got a few cars, but a lot of them are just occasional use, and they do more sitting than they do running, and nothing could be harder on a battery.
That's right. Now, batteries sitting still, automobile batteries particularly, they just have the ability and the tendency to discharge themselves.
Yeah, just sitting with nothing on them, they'll discharge percent and a half a day. And with a modern car that's got all this electronics like memory in the radio or microprocessors, they're sucking charge all the time.
That's right. And what that'll do, if a car's not used, that battery will sit there and it'll discharge. And the answer, of course, is to charge it back up. But you do that enough times, it really shortens the battery's life.
It really does. Well, I've got a solution to that, Sam.
I know you do.
It's the Deltran Battery Tender Plus. Now, let me show you what we got here. Batteries in the trunk in this car. So one of the things about this is it's not easy to get to.
That's
you
right.
see my little pigtail hooked up here, right, Sam?
Absolutely.
Well, what does that go to?
Well, it goes right down to your battery. I know that underneath there. And of course, if you got a trunk full of gear, you're in trouble.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's not easy to get to this baby, so I just leave the pigtail hooked all the time.
And this is what we hook to it. This is the Deltran Battery Tender Plus. Now, this thing is not a battery charger, and like a battery charger. Battery charger, you hook it up, turn it on, charges the battery, but you got to monitor it because it can overcharge if you don't shut it off.
It's just an on and off switch. This is actually a microprocessor controlled smart charging system. This is going to take the battery up to the proper voltage and maintain it there. It basically parks the battery neutral. It doesn't even know it's there.
That's right. And this is designed to be hooked to a battery and left on forever. The deal is it's also got the warning lights to tell you what it's doing, and you can't even hook it up wrong. If you hook it up backwards, it'll flash at you to tell you that, but it won't do anything. And of course, there's the quick disconnect to hook up to the pigtail.
Now, I use the hardwired pigtail. This one's staying in the car, but the battery tender also comes with these handy clip leads with the quick disconnect. So if I want to take it over, use it on something else, it's very easy to do.
And of course, these are just alligator clips. Even if you've got it plugged in and turned on, if you touch these together, it's spark proof. Not going to cause any kind of problem.
Now, that's the Battery Tender Plus, and it's got a 10-year warranty, probably the longest warranty in the industry. Battery Tender's also got another unit, a smaller unit, the Battery Tender Junior.
And again, it just plugs into an outlet, comes with the alligator clips and the hardwire pigtail, both quick disconnect, plug it in, does the same job. It's a great way to maintain batteries.
That's right, and it'll definitely extend the life of a battery. In fact, this is probably a fraction of the cost of a battery itself.
No kidding.
Now, a car battery is one thing, not a bad warranty, pretty big battery. Let me tell you, motorcycle batteries go bad fast. And I got a few bikes too. Let's go talk bikes.
Okay.
Now, some of these motorcycle batteries can be a real hassle to get to. So I always just leave my battery tender pigtails hardwired in. When I'm done riding, I just plug it in, keep the battery fresh.
It's the way to go. And these battery tender pigtails, look at, they got a waterproof connector on the end that goes to the vehicle. And over here on the power lead, it's fused for protection, and it's got a waterproof cover. That's really the way to go.
Oh yeah, you think the 73 was a hassle. This 69, you have to pull the seat off nuts and bolts. So again, pigtails right there. When I want to ride, I tuck it back and I'm off and going.
Yeah, good, man.
But I got 4 motorcycles, and my biggest problem was I was running out of outlets. So Battery Tender's got this new product that I'm just dying to try out. They're calling it the 4-bank. Only uses 1 outlet, but it has 4 outputs.
That's right. Each one of these outputs, of course, has the quick disconnect on it. You can roll the bike up to it, bang, plug it in and go.
Absolutely. Same microprocessor controlled technology, and it comes with 4 25-foot extension cords. Sam, I've died and gone to heaven.
Well, I'll tell you what, they also have the Battery Tender waterproof. This is for wet applications, marine applications. You got an ATV, riding mower out there, or if in your basement, you got a sump pump with a battery backup. You can leave this hooked up. It's totally sealed. Keep that battery right up to par. If you have a power failure and you got water, that sump pump's going to run.
That's right. A Battery Tender will definitely extend the life of your battery 2, even 3-fold.
That's really neat, and it'll save you some money. But here's the neat thing. When you twist the key, you know that vehicle's going to run.
That's a nice feature. I always like that one.
No kidding.
I like these products so much, I've given them for Christmas presents in the past.
Am I on your list?
Oh, Sam, believe me, you're on my list.